Magic leading by 4. Well, Clark, you follow international basketball so much, and Mauro Hezonja isn't a new name to you.
No, it's not, but I'm actually looking forward to seeing him do things in the NBA. Only played sparingly up until now, but the talent and skills he possesses, they get your attention.
Well, Hezonja has been playing as a pro since his 14th birthday.
Yeah, it happens that way in Europe.
For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And Fournier kicks to Parker. Fournier in the corner. Vucevic a screen on Evans. 5 on the clock. Here's Parker. No luck. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, did a really good job of drawing foul after foul. Very physical and rugged in how they perform. And it paid off.
It's tipped. Stolen by Gordon. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. Fournier's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Holiday with it. He's picked up by Parker. And that's Evans penetrating. And it's Davis missing.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Vucevic setting the pick for Oladipo. Picked by Vucevic. And Fournier kicks to Gordon. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Nicholson's checked in for Vucevic, and it's Ilyasova in for Victor Oladipo. Anderson kicks to Douglas. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And here's Ilyasova outside, and that one's good. Ilyasova's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. The Orlando Magic coming to this one after the win against the Miami Heat.
At one point, I think they thought they were out of this thing, but my goodness, they just came storming back with purpose and on a mission.
You know, I don't even know if they thought they were out of it, but it just seemed like they were always calm and poised, even though things didn't seem to go their way, and then eventually that light switch flipped, and boy, the momentum was clearly on their side.
The Magic making a switch here. Payton's checked in. The shot and game clock separated by 4, and that one's good.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And here's Anderson from the arc.
And some people harp on his lack of height, but his size doesn't hurt him at all when it comes to rebounding.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Magic lead by 10. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by leaps and bounds, and he talked about his area of focus. Well, I tell you, you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis could make.
start, they have been able to really own that paint and just dominate the backboard.
Well, Greg, you can't dominate the boards unless all 5 guys are making the effort to box out and chase down the ball.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Norris Cole is out there with Tony Douglas. Then there's Cunningham. Then it's Alexis Ajinça. And it's Ashik in at the 4 spot. Cole dishes to Ashik. Cunningham passes to Douglas. Trying to find Ajinça. Gets it to him. And good on the basket. Book it.
That's really the area where they like all of their shots to come from.
And the Magic struggled last season, still waiting on one of their young stars to just take that next step.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat was simply terrific. He ended with 19 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
No doubt. I guarantee he comes into today's game feeling there isn't anything he can't do on the floor right now.
Tell you what, Greg, I think he might be right based on that last game. I'm inclined to agree with him.
At the end of the year, the Magic saw leaps from Oladipo and from Elfrid Payton.
Yeah, I like those 2 young guys, Kevin, but it's hard to compete in the NBA without a top 20 scorer.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Magic dancers.
Orlando making some changes. So we've reached the end.
Yes, guys, I'm here with...
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Orlando making a change here. Parker's checked in, and a change for the Pelicans. Cole's checked in. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Parker out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Hezonja in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. And Oladipo kicks to Parker. Puts it up from 12, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Parker's got his second bucket.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Cole, the pass to Ajinça. Kicks it to Holiday. For the 3. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Cole.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And for Norris Cole, such an important role player, Greg, for Miami for a number of seasons. Last year, shooting percentages dipped, and that is one of the reasons why he was probably traded to New Orleans.
Yeah, and a lot of that, I think, had to do with somebody dipping out of town.
Yeah.
LeBron James,
Yeah,
that would
number
probably
6,
change
right.
the quality of your shots. But both figures did go up dramatically once he got to New Orleans. And remember, now he's playing with another great player in Anthony Davis.
Here's Evans, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Vucevic dishes to Parker. And it's Parker again missing.
You know, going back to Norris Cole last year, after the trade to the Pelicans, he shot better than he had in his entire career. That and the 2 championship rings he brought with him really helped the Pelicans take the next step in the team's development.
Parker drives in. Can't hit from in close.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Here's Cole. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist then.